Sunday, 306. Give us your picks. Compare them to the Premier. Mr. Wall, how are you today?
Woodsy, how are you? How are you, Darrell?
Good, thanks.
I'm fine. I feel, I'm so honored because this is normally where Jamie, excels really in talking politics, and sports and politics seems to be more his forte. So
he does.
I'm a little nervous.
He can kind of go back and forth. Well, he's an Oakland Raiders fan, and we Raiders fans, we can talk about any number of issues at the same time.
Well, the thing too is that politics and sports are very much alike, aren't they? I mean, when you're dealing winners and losers, especially at an election time that we have federally right now, I mean, that's kind of sports.
Well, it is, and if you're an Oakland Raiders fan, you always have the full month of January when the NFL playoffs are on to not have to worry about football, and you can talk about other things.
Exactly. Exactly.
Danny Barrett got mad at me one time when I said that you guys save a lot of money by not having to pay rent on Taylor Field in November.
I can't imagine Darrell White out.
Yeah.
I think there's been the odd question like that in the scrum.
Yeah,
Darrell has asked the odd, has made the odd quip in his questions over the years.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. I'm taking over Murray Mandrick's job next week, so be careful.
Oh no. Well, actually, Murray is another Oakland Raiders fan. Yeah. Although, so we have that going for us. We have a relationship built around the Oakland Raiders, at least.
That's good. That's always promising, right?
Who knew Al Davis would be a uniter and not a divider?
Hey, we're asking today, since it's International Left-Handers Day, and I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but I'm sure you could probably come up with one pretty quickly. But who would you rate as maybe your all-time favorite or the best left-handed athlete of all time?
How do you not pick Mike Weir? I mean, he won a Masters. And now, he was right in the sort of the zenith of his career. He was winning. I think he won a couple of LA Opens at Riviera in a row. He was winning a lot of golf tournaments, and so he won the Masters. Was it 01 or 02? I forget it.
2003. In that playoff against Len Matthijs.
Yeah. Right, Len Matthijs. And so I think sometimes we forget what a big deal that is for a Canadian to have won the Masters, and of course he bats from the right side. I'm also a left-hander, at least when I golf.
Oh, yeah?
Although I seem to have a different result than, say, Mike Weir did.
And you're playing Sunday too at the Royal Regina, right?
Well, it's our tournament. It's our fundraiser on Monday coming up. So I typically just stand and we'll pick a short par 3, and I'll hit like wedges or, for me, maybe a 5-iron into the green and play with the groups as they.
Don't laugh. I only hit a 5-iron now, about 150 yards. So
yeah. I know. It's the march of time. Yeah. It's an unrequited love. I've always loved golf a lot more than it ever loved me back, but it's fun.
It's like that for a lot of us. We thought you were going to pick Kenny Stabler.
Yeah.
Oh man, I might have. Well, okay, it's a tie. That's a great point. And we were talking about the Raiders, the Snake, and Mike Weir. We saw Stabler. I got to go to a Raiders game in Arizona a couple of Septembers ago, and the Snake was there about, I don't know, maybe 14 rows ahead of us, sitting right at the front. And he kind of left early. Unfortunately, Sebastian Janikowski missed a field goal to win at the end. I'm not sure if he knew that, and that's why he was leaving early. But and we were high-fiving him on the way by. But pretty good choice for a good left-handed athlete.
Mm-hmm. So we're in the middle of a federal election campaign. I see the Prime Minister was here. You didn't happen to ask him for an order in council to maybe start the CFL season over again, huh?
No, I should have. He was here when we checked out, when we kind of debriefed on the fires. I should have. Why don't you guys give me these suggestions before?
Yeah, just redo the season. Actually, the fire situation, how is it? It's so hot right now. Is there any danger of things starting up again, of things under control up there?
Well, it's been raining a lot here. We're actually in northern Saskatchewan anyway for our caucus retreat we have annually. And so it's hot here too, but they've been saying it's been raining a lot. And there's always that danger. The active fires are, I think, around 60 plus, if memory serves, and none of them are threatening any. There was two a couple days ago that are not under control, so to speak, but not threatening anything. So it's a much better spot to be in. In fact, at our and we're talking football tonight. At our caucus retreat, we always have a little pickup game of touch football, and the trash talk's already started. We'll do that tonight. And you might think Gene Mikowski is sort of, maybe more suited for tackle football for obvious reasons. He's got soft hands.
Oh, well, it's like those curlers and some big golfers. They got that. They still got the agility. Some of these big guys.
He catches everything. So, and if it's a sort of a controversial call, maybe there's a question about whether it hit the grass first before he caught it. Nobody really argues with him.
No. They probably wouldn't. Anybody going to make a tryout for the Riders? They could probably use a little bit of help here in the going into the second half of the season here.
That's right.
We're like that with Belton Johnson around here. When he decides something, we say yes, Belton, whatever you decide. Okay. Funny how it works that way.
All right, let's bring on Gary the King and remind you that we want your picks. Edmonton at Montreal, Toronto at Winnipeg tomorrow, BC at Hamilton, Ottawa at Calgary. Pick your winners. Send them to us at 306-306. Gary, what's going on?
How can you guys not say Wayne Gretzky in this lefty talk?
No, you can't. No, hockey doesn't count. There's too many people
not?
because I shoot left. And I golf right. That's not unusual. Left-handed hockey players are not that unusual.
All right, I'll give it. What about Sandy Koufax? If I put on my old guy pants,
Good
Sandy,
choice,
the originator, the old Dodgers. My dad actually, that was the first pitcher that my dad told me to emulate when I was trying to be a pitcher growing up. He said, "Sandy Koufax, watch some tape and go be like him."
He was great, and he didn't play very long. I think about 12 seasons or something. But he started to develop some arthritis, and that was it. 129 wins, but 3 Cy Young awards.
Retired on
So
top.
good.
Yeah, he was outstanding pitcher.
Yeah, amazing. So let's go over the picks here, and just so that you know, since Jamie's not here. We're going to give you guys a chance to get back at him because Darrell's going to make the picks for him.
Darrell, I expect you to be picking the Shreveport Pirates.
Yes.
The posse, Las
Baltimore.
Vegas posse was also always my favorite one. Me and Nick Maletti bonded.
Who are the
Now,
Barracudas?
Brad, Mr. Wall,
Birmingham.
There
very,
you go.
very
Yeah,
good,
take Birmingham.
Birmingham, Birmingham,
Barracudas.
the Sacramento Gold Miners,
Ah, the good old days, hey boys?
Baltimore Stallions.
Isn't that where Calvillo came into the league? Wasn't he with San Antonio?
No, he was in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I interviewed him in 106-degree heat outside of Sam Boyd Stadium one day.
Oh, man.
Yeah. His first weekend. It was just after they had left training camp in the parking lot of the Riviera Hotel. Remember they
Who was
put the
sweating
glass-
more?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of,
I was just off the golf course.
I remember watching his
training
first
camp
game.
there.
It was against the Riders or something, wasn't it? And
First
going,
home game
where
was
the
against
hell-
the Riders,
Where do they
yeah.
find these guys? You know, Riders haven't been able to find a quarterback for years, and Las Vegas has got a guy already. My goodness.
Woodsy, we got to get a Premier's picks here.
Yeah, we do. Okay,
is fun.
Mr. Wall is trying to gain a little ground. 2 right last week, so 9 and 19.
That's a big week.
Ooh.
Jamie Nye, though, is still at only 500. He is leading at only 500. Gary is 11 and 17, along with the fans.
Ooh. So I am tied with the fans and 2 up on the Premier.
Look in your rearview mirror there, King.
Yeah, you look good, Mr. Premier. Keep it up.
Just remember that this week the Premier does have an advantage because he doesn't have to pick the Riders.
The Riders.
Right,
You can finally
first week I won't be picking the Riders.
be yourself.
Exactly. You can be objective here.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go here. Start with Edmonton and Montreal tonight. Who's everybody got?
So in about 15 minutes, their kickoff, and Eskimos defense is going to prevail.
Okay.
The Evil Empire.
There you go. The team fan zone, the best show on ever during Rider games. Take
Nice
Edmonton
plug.
as well. Thank you.
Other than the actual Rider games.
Yeah. Well, hey, I think they're about 50-50 now.
No, I'm just having some fun.
I heard.
I think Jamie would probably like the Edmonton Eskimos as well, so I better stick with who I think he's going to take.
Okay, and then we'll gather the fans' thoughts here over the next 15 minutes before kickoff. Majority rules on all these picks, okay, for you fans. So give us your picks at 306-306. Toronto at Winnipeg. Brad?
I think Gary should go first.
Okay, sure.
Team fan zone takes the Argos. That was my draft voice. I was like Roger.
Yeah,
Goodell.
well, I mean, and Winnipeg's starting a new quarterback. Robert Marv is
who's
in
in
for
there?
Drew Willie this
I'm
week.
also picking the Argos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so is Jamie. I can't imagine.
Oh, come on.
Come
Well,
on,
yeah.
you guys want him to throw it. I'm not throwing it for him. I have to give him my best
Okay,
effort.
but you can't look like a nutball here. I mean, how do you go with Winnipeg with
Yeah,
Robert
that's
Marv?
fair.
Okay,
All
even
right.
Jamie wouldn't be that crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jamie's also winning.
You do it, Woody, because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, there. See, it all is a lot like politics, right?
That is why you do it.
All right, Darrell, you get the next pick. BC at Hamilton.
I just see that Hamilton is sold out. They sold out Tim Hortons Field again, so the Tabbies, to me, are the best team in the league right now. So I'll pick the Tiger Cats.
Yeah, I'm also going with Hamilton. Just
This
before
is
the
just-
King gets in there.
This is boring, you guys. We're all just picking the same teams now.
Well,
I'll pick the other team then.
yeah,
Go ahead. You're
go
free to
pick BC.
I'm under strict fan zone orders.
Besides, don't take into account that the Ticats haven't lost at home yet.
Well, don't think that I even look at stats or wins or losses. I just go with my heart. And that, as you can tell by my record, so it's Team Fan Zone takes the
Better than mine.
Ticats.
It's better than mine.
All right. And Ottawa at Calgary on Sunday. Boys, let's go with Gary.
Well, I'm not going to be the reason that we all go the exact same 4 picks by starting. Team Fan Zone takes the Stamps. Don't follow me, boys.
No, I'm a huge fan of Fan Zone and Gary the King Nickel, and I also will pick the Stamps.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I hope that's recorded.
I can't imagine Jamie wanting to pick
Ottawa beat Calgary. The last
Yeah,
time they
they
played,
did.
it was in Ottawa.
No, it wasn't
And-
Ottawa. You know what? I've already picked 2 visiting teams. The home teams have swept the last 2 weekends. But
Jamie always makes an upset special as well.
He does. This is his upset.
This is it. I can smell it. I can see it. Here it comes.
It's already picked.
Come
okay,
on,
it's been
Darrell.
decided.
All right,
Okay,
Dave
we'll
picks-
go with
Dave
Ottawa.
picks Ottawa.
We're going to go with Ottawa.
That's his upset special.
Perfect.
Darrell always buckled to peer pressure,
That's me.
even as a kid.
Oh yeah, I'm a
Just before we leave, guys, we haven't talked about. I'm sure. I think Fan Zone did because of it is a great show, but we've not talked about how when Goodell listed all the foreign non-Americans in the NFL, he listed all the Canadians. John Ryan was in there, and so was Brett Jones. And I don't know if you saw this, but another country called Saskatchewan had only Van Heenen's listing. It was true. According to the NFL, we were a country. According to Goodell, we were a country.
Yeah,
See,
I did see that. I did.
We finally made it.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. But of course, since then, some bad luck for Ben. And so I think we should just do a Premier's Pick shout out to old 65. I guess his rider's number to Ben, and hope his
absolutely
gets better soon. And I guess it sounds like from the media down there, Darrell, that he's still got a shot possibly with them. They waived him with an injury settlement, but that'd be nice. It would also be. We're
They still like him
for him, but yeah, it'd be nice to see him back in green and white someday, obviously too. But shout out to Ben.
And a good story by Ian Hamilton, the Leader Post today, tracked Ben down, and Ben's still not sure of his future. He wants to get healthy first, which is obviously most important.
Right, and I asked him. He's going to be busy with harvest, the old Grand Coulee Combine.
Yeah,
There
maybe
you
that's
go.
where the injury settlement came in. Yeah, I got to get home for harvest. So
right.
yeah, I'll be back down to see you guys later.
Yeah.
Mr. Premier, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your retreat, and we'll talk to you again next week. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Tune in to Fan Zone, listeners, for some great sports coverage.
That's my man right there. Thank you,
There
Mr.
go.
Premier.
Okay, King, there you go.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Wednesday. Thanks, Darrell.
All right, well, we've got to take a break. Back with more on the Green Zone, a News Talk 980 CJME.